Moving on to some arts news, there's always a story and a reason behind an artist's creations, and fashion designers are no exception. Our Yim Yoonhee tells us the story of one of the most influential fashion designers in history, Coco Chanel.
One of the most recognizable brands around the world. Chanel is high fashion. But behind the iconic black and white, the tweed jackets, and the quilted leather handbags is a woman who, like many others, had an idea and was determined to bring her passion to fruition.
The Coco Chanel show has been to 5 other countries, and now we would like to show Seoul the history of Coco Chanel and share her vision with the Korean people.
Gabrielle Chanel, nicknamed Coco, was born in Saumur, France, to a family who sold working clothes around the markets. But she was often out in the fields enjoying nature, which is where one of her first motifs entered her life. Chanel's early works often featured an ear of wheat, an image that took her back to her youth. It's these memories and life experiences that were woven together to define and create the prolific designs of Chanel, such as the 6 years she spent at an orphanage. Early Chanel designs bear a stark resemblance to the uniform she wore at the convent of Arirang, a place where she became enamored by the image of a star, soon to be another prominent motif. The next couple decades of her life included friends such as Picasso and Misia Sert, along with other social elites, and it's during this time that Chanel started her career in fashion, designing hats. Chanel's romantic relationships brought her into contact with things like the equestrian life, another theme that would continue in her style book, along with tweed, a material that she would use to make one of the most iconic pieces of women's fashion, the Chanel tweed jacket. Gabrielle Chanel traveled around the world, being influenced by the history of the places she'd visit, but she also influenced the lives around her as well, even into the modern day. Chanel became immortalized through works of artists like Andy Warhol. Chanel went against the grain from the very beginning, but behind each creation is a story of the designer and the trials and triumphs of her life. Yim Yoonhee, Arirang News.